Disclaimer, just a quick heads up before we get started. Not every photo you'll see was taken in these exact locations, and sometimes we've used a close cousin of a butterfly when the original was just too shy for the camera. If you spot a little asterisk next to a name, that is your sign that it's a lookalike standing in for the real star. We simply don't have photos of every butterfly yet. Welcome back to Butterflying wherever you are. Now this episode is a little bit different. I didn't get to join my dad on this adventure. Life and work got in the way as always. But the moment he returned, stories, photos, and a memory card full of butterflies poured out, and I couldn't resist sharing it all with you. This time he ventured deep into the Northern Cape of South Africa. A land often thought of as dry, sun-baked, and harsh. And sure it can be, but it's also full of surprises, especially when spring whispers life back into the soil. The journey began in the Tankwa Karoo National Park. Just a year ago, this same landscape was bursting with flowers, carpets of color as far as the eye could see. But this year, almost nothing. It was hard to believe it was the same place. Still, nature has a way of surprising you. Look closely, and even in the driest stretch, life refuses to give up. Tiny russets flitted over rocky ridges, and a few brave meadow whites crossed the plains, dancing with the wind as if to say, "We're still here." And it wasn't just butterflies. Springbok bounded across the plains, a lone gemsbok stood in proud solitude, and a couple of ostriches strutted around, their extravagant feathers clearly part of some ongoing desert soap opera. And true to any desert worth its salt, there were reptiles basking in the sun. To escape the barren plains, he followed a narrow track into Langkloof, parked in the heat, heard baboons barking in the distance, and climbed up a rocky rise. And there, almost magically, the desert opened up. Bright spring flowers clung to life in the shelter of the kloof. A shimmering opal butterfly, likely a Beaufort opal, basked boldly in the sun. Male opals zoomed around like tiny fighter jets, while a painted lady, because there's always a painted lady, drifted by, elegant as ever. Then came a jewel, the Samba arrowhead, darting through flowers. A little Karoo geranium bronze hovered nearby, wings flickering like antique copper. And back at his accommodation, an unexpected guest, a citrus butterfly. These wanderers follow people, not deserts. If there's a lemon tree, you'll find a citrus butterfly. A local familiar chat even showed off between visits, flapping its wings as if to greet the newcomer. Higher up at Elandshoogte, he was met by a flurry of spring widows, drifting over the veld like rich brown confetti. And yes, more painted ladies, because what's a butterfly trip without them? Next stop, Kotzesrus, a tiny Namaqualand town with a gigantic reputation for wildflowers. But here's a secret, Namaqualand is not only about flowers. Look closer and you'll find a world few ever notice. Butterflies here demand a bit more effort than just admiring blossoms by the roadside. To find them, you need to step off the beaten path carefully and head for the hills. Among the blooms, dark, almost black butterflies, spring widows, float like shadows. On the ground, you might catch what looks like a flicker of grey, but wait until it opens its wings, clearly beautiful opal butterflies. Their upper wings shine an almost unreal sky blue, flashing like little gems in the sunlight. They're found only in the southern parts of South Africa, especially here in the northern and western Cape. Namaqualand is rich with opals. The Namaqualand opal has subtle blues and earthy tones. A droplet opal is bright orange with a teardrop mark beneath. The star opal is a dazzling blue, like sapphires in flight, and the pan opal is similar, but delicate and striking. They're tiny, about thumb-sized, but utterly enchanting. The females often have less blue, such as this sand dune opal female. And then there's royalty of the miniature world, Tinktinkie Blue, one of the smallest butterflies on the planet. Among them roam cupreous ash blues, black eyes, playful russets, and darting pea blues. Look closely, you might spot a clouded yellow or a hillside brown. And if you're lucky, perhaps one of the elusive nimble blues, gathering on hilltops or among the rough karoo bushes, waiting for females. And if butterflies don't catch your eye, maybe the Namaqualand rain frog will. No bigger than half your palm, but with a face that could start an argument with thunder. No Northern Cape journey is complete without the Hantam Botanical Gardens. In full bloom, it's a living mosaic. This is a place where a unique habitat in South Africa is protected and treasured. But even when flowers are fashionably late, this place never disappoints. Now, compared to tropical areas, this arid landscape will not be considered a hotspot, but in spring the area abounds with the most beautiful rich brown widows, flitting around everywhere, searching for nectar and places to lay their eggs. Roggeveld arrowheads hop from bloom to bloom. Fresh painted ladies glow with new colors, blending perfectly when they choose to hide. Meadow whites flicker everywhere like drifting petals. Clouded yellows join the ballet, and suddenly, a rapid flash, warrior silver-spotted copper, gone almost before you saw it. And yes, another citrus butterfly, proof that humans have unknowingly turned it into a nationwide hitchhiker. When walking in the veld here, one must tread carefully, lest you step on a small ungulate tortoise. But the Hantam Botanical Garden holds something truly special. Hidden in the renosterbos is a butterfly found nowhere else on Earth, the Hantam nimble blue. Its entire known range is confined to this garden and the immediate surroundings. The females lay their eggs only on a very specific flower, making it one of South Africa's rarest butterfly treasures. And if you're lucky, you might also spot a Roggeveld netted brown, another local speciality, sipping nectar among the blossoms. So here's the takeaway. When traveling through South Africa's dry regions, don't be fooled by the lack of flowers. The landscapes might look bare at first glance, but butterflies are often still there, whether the flowers bloom or not. You just need to slow down, look closer, and let the wilderness reveal its secrets. Because sometimes the smallest wings carry the greatest wonders. Thanks for journeying with us. See you in the next episode of Butterflying Wherever You Are. And remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.